Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about Vesta in Cancer in a natal chart. Now, if you have a Vesta in Cancer in your natal chart, well, this is the area in life where you could show a lot of concentration of power of concentration, the area where you don't allow a lot of extraneous influences to affect you, where you're very strongly focused, dedicated, and committed. Now, this is where, in this particular case with Vesta in Cancer, well, this could be connected with anything related to the home, such as home renovation, home repair, home remodeling. It could be someone that thrives and flourishes in siding or roofing, a person that shows a lot of this real single-minded focus with matters with their family. It could be somebody that does that applies this kind of energy to cooking, being a chef, working in real estate, and being a caregiver, something connected with rescuing, such as a rescue technician, even something where you're working, you're doing something else connected with rescuing, let's say even as a lifeguard, somebody that might rescue somebody potentially from drowning. These are working as a counselor, doing something where you're showing a lot of sympathy and care to somebody. And this is where this could be, you could be someone that does one of these things with a lot of that focus and a lot of that ability to do something where where you're not distracted. Now, Vesta in our natal charts can also show that rationalized and analyzed sexual partner, that one where we use that process of rationalization and analysis to determine who we may like sexually or may be attracted to sexually, who would fit us sexually. So this would, in this particular, as far as Vesta in Cancer goes, well, this could be somebody that has Cancer prominent in their natal chart. And when I say prominent in their natal chart, of course, I'm talking about a Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, or Cancer Ascendant person, or simply somebody that embodies Cancer-like characteristics. It could be somebody that's very nurturing, motherly, sympathetic, a person that's very sentimental, someone that's fond of their ancestry, that is committed, somebody that's very committed to home and family life. This could be a person that is could be that rescuer, somebody that really is strongly connected with caregiving and shows a lot of compassion towards other people. But at the same time, keep in mind, if you attract somebody like this, then they could also have some negative Cancerian type qualities or characteristics, like being very moody and temperamental and sometimes overly emotional. This is a person you might, as far as sexually, that person that you may that you come to selecting through the process of rationalizing and analyzing, a person that may have feelings take precedence over ideas, somebody that focuses strongly on the emotional side of things, and you may do so as well as far as seeing the human element in things. Now, if you have some contraindicators in your chart, such as a strong Gemini or Aquarius influence, of course, this could modify things, but at the same time, you may still connect with that person that has a very strong, that sees things from strongly from the emotional side of the matters and the human side of things. So, anyway. Also, where Vesta is located in our charts could show where we show that strong devotion and dedication to. And if you have Vesta in Cancer in your natal chart, then you could show that strong dedication and devotion to things pertaining to the home and family, and wanting in really This is also a thing where when you show that devotion, dedication, it could be to even one of the things that I mentioned before, as far as even a Cancerian-like profession. Also, where Vesta is located in your natal chart can show where you want to be infallible, and I mean, no, hardly anybody is infallible in any way, shape, or form in any part of life, but this could be the area where one desires to do so. And also, where Vesta is located in our natal charts can show where we need to extricate ourselves from time to time, to escape from. And being in Cancer, it could be something where one might want to escape from even perhaps even introversion from time to time from their home and family life. A person that has this placement can be very dominated and caught up in their home and family, and doing things that are, and constantly nurturing others. And even so, this placement too, I mean, in some cases, this person, even if they're in a detrimental family situation that might be detrimental to them, they still might wind up staying in it, because Cancer energy could be very clinging and can even cling to things that might affect them in a negative way. Now, also with this placement, keep in mind that the house placement can factor in as well. Now, let's say if somebody has Vesta in Cancer in their third house in their natal chart, this could be somebody that shows that's a strong nurturing quality with a lot of dedication, a lot of devotion, a lot of focus to perhaps matters in their with their neighbors. And it could be somebody that likes to help out their neighbors and can kind of be that perpetual rescuer for them, and really in showing a lot of compassion toward them. And also, it's important to look at the aspects, if any, that are made to your Vesta in Cancer in your natal chart, as this could impact the description and delineation. So let's say if you have Pluto making an adverse aspect to your Vesta in Cancer, let's say it makes a square opposition or even an inconjunct to it, well, you might wind up having somebody that you might connect with as far as sexually, through that, as I stated before, through that rationalization selection process, so to speak, that rationalized selection process, who you determine who you like through sexually or want to sexually connect with through analysis. It may be somebody that might be overly controlling, or is somebody that really might want to, could almost be like a domestic tyrant, and somebody that might be overly fixated or obsessed with the home and family, perhaps to a fault, or somebody that could be controlling of their family members. So those are some things to look at as far as Vesta in Cancer goes in a natal chart. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for Vesta in Cancer in a natal chart. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be talking about Vesta in Leo in a natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel, but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.